Journalist also continues with us. Sanjeev, let me begin with you. We've seen history of violent central agencies. What does that tell you?
See, Bengal has had a history of violence. Even freedom fighters' first bombs, etc., were made in Bengal. And then when the left came to power, we all know it was a completely goon culture, and all those goons have transferred to TMC. That's the reason for Mamata's continuing success, because the muscle that she enjoys and can deploy on the ground. So that's the way of, unfortunately, the way of politics in Bengal. The other thing is, very honestly, and this NIA team going is fine. The ED and all these agencies should also be given a 6-week, 8-week break during the elections, because it just so obviously things look politically motivated. I am not talking about this specific incident, but there are certain things also which have never happened in this country. They are now happening. So this was supposed to be the break period, a kind of a summer vacation what children used to have. So all the agencies etc. used to have that break during the election time. So why are they also going out? But if you just have to say that, I have to say one sentence: what TMC people do and are doing is really condemnable.
Okay. Shatorupa, how do you respond to that? Questions over the agencies. Why don't they just take some rest and enjoy some summer vacations while the elections are on?
I would have loved this kind of a vacation, but the point is, I'm not their spokesperson. I don't really know whether they're concerned about the fact that they're being sent out in the heat or not. But on a much more serious note, yes, it's most unfortunate what Mr. Srivastava said. The Bengal is known for its violence during elections. And also, I completely agree that the CPM goons have changed over to Trinamool goons. So, although Trinamool had come with the promise of fair and no non-violent elections, they're back to it, and they're doing a better job, or rather a worse job at this. Now, as far as NIA is concerned, you will have to agree that the NIA was called by the High Court because the state police did nothing about. Now it was just burst so much that they brought a house down, and the person concerned who was killed is a Trinamool Karyakarta, and the murder of their people is being investigated by NIA. Now, another thing I would like to say is, this whole hue and cry about, they are against each and every single central agency, starting with governors, with election commissioner, they've just kind of spared the president of India as of now. But the basic thing is, they're somehow crying foul at whatever happens, anything. If you look at it logically, if the state police had taken adequate action, then there was no need for NIA or CBI.
No, but how do you respond to the charge? And I'll take that to Sanjeev also. How do you respond to the charge that the central agency should also act in confidence and in cooperation with the local police? They shouldn't land up, as TMC has alleged, both in the case of Sandesh Khali initially and even in this case, they shouldn't just land up without realizing what the ground realities are.
Yeah, there are agencies who are inquiring, who are investigating. Of course, they should be informing the state police and the victim and the people who the protagonist, and say that please wait, I'm coming to arrest you. Don't run away. Let's cooperate. Let's do this very well. It doesn't happen. Police have gone on record saying that. But there has to be a surprise element. They would come an hour or an hour.
Let's ask the same question to Sanjeev as well. Because Sanjeev, these two individuals who are connected to the TMC, although at a ground level and a local level, and main masterminds of sorts as far as the alleged bomb factory is concerned, attached to these people who are strongmen in their areas and not go. That's not how agencies can.
This debate really happens is because not all cases are exactly similar to the one we are discussing right now. So because the perception has been created. One of the most leading and respected newspapers carried their own research piece or investigative piece talking about how 23 out of the 25 cases in which the ED agencies have raided, they were all opposition people.
One second, Sanjeev Srivastava, sorry, how do you look at the criticism coming the way of the state government, not just by the BJP, but, generally speaking, what does that say about West Bengal?
Central agencies are working at the behest of the central ruling party, Bharatiya Janata Party, and they are trying to pass serve the purpose of the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is becoming evident by several instances